Pues antes.
Well, before everything was fine, but not anymore.
We sat down with an immigrant living in Austin. He didn't want to be identified out of fear for himself and his family.
Do you consider yourself undocumented here in the United States?
Sí.
He's a construction worker who spent almost 2 decades of his life here in Texas. But in 2025, he noticed a change.
Que todos andamos.
We're all afraid of being arrested and not being able to work.
One morning last March, a Llano County deputy pulled him over for a traffic violation. The county, according to his attorney, then turned him over to ICE, and he spent 3 weeks in detention.
Cuando estuve en la celda.
When I was in the cell, the sink was clogged, and I had to brush my teeth in the toilet.
His story isn't unique in Central Texas.
What I have seen is an increase of detainees, people that usually would not get detained by immigration officers or by state officers have been increasing the amount of people that they're detaining.
Iris Albisu is an Austin-based immigration attorney.
What we have seen in Texas is the state trying to basically get their hands in something that is already occupied by the federal government. And in the check and balances and how our democracy is done is supposed to be that each level should handle their matters independently.
Local law enforcement and the Texas Department of Public Safety usually focus on criminal offenses, but they're now coordinating with federal immigration agents. A state database obtained through DPS records shows the extent of their efforts. January through September of last year, there's a list of nearly 4,000 people detained for immigration offenses, their ages ranging from 2 years old to 76. We obtained body camera video from DPS showing state officials on scene of an arrest alongside federal agents. DPS stands by what it calls Operation Lone Star 2.0 and strike teams directed by the governor to help the Trump administration, quote, locate and arrest criminal illegal immigrants. The agency declined an interview request but wrote in a statement, in each of DPS's 6 regions, troopers, special agents, Texas Rangers, and others are working at various locations, some many miles from the physical border, to apprehend criminals and criminal illegal immigrants and crack down on crime connected to the border, including drug cases, human smuggling, human trafficking, weapons trafficking, stash houses, and more. We obtained a dozen arrest records for people in that database, and despite DPS claims that their focus is on criminals, there's a sentence in some of these that says, no arrests were made on state law violations and there were no outstanding arrest criminal warrants. At a local level, counties across the state are coordinating with immigration agents as well. They're entering agreements with federal law enforcement, which takes us back to where this detainee says his life changed. According to a Llano County call sheet, deputies turned him over to ICE. The sheriff's office denies having an agreement with federal immigration agencies.
So I used to be the main provider for my family, and now it's my wife. And sometimes what she earns is enough, but sometimes it's not.
Today, the detainee says he's unable to work as he awaits an immigration hearing and is scared for his family.
It's been very sad because a child never expects their father to be in jail.
He's under strict surveillance by immigration officials, checking in every 8 weeks. While supporters of the removal of undocumented immigrants applaud what they view as a public safety effort, some immigrants, both documented and undocumented, are left with new fears of their own. Reporting in Austin, Andrew Lamparski, CBS Austin News.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.